What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and this morning we're going to be talking about even more remastered maps that just got leaked out for Modern Warfare 2, some updates on the World Cup crossover, and even more. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below because we're very close to 100,000 subscribers here on the main channel. Really appreciate it. Also drop a like and turn notifications on to stay up to date with everything going on in Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, Warzone Mobile, and any other future Call of Duty as well. Now, I am posting this video on Wednesday morning, but later today at about, I want to say 11 a.m., 12 o'clock Central, I'll be streaming my live reaction to the upcoming Warzone 2 and DMZ event. There'll be creators that are flown out playing both of those modes, in which they'll be revealing brand new information about those modes as well. A blog post is also dropping, so hopefully you guys tune into my stream if you're watching this video while the stream is going, or you guys check out the VOD of the stream itself, which should be going up right after the event is over. Now, first off, starting off with an update on the World Cup crossover coming in Season 1. We're going to be getting operator packs for Messi, Pogba, and even Neymar Jr. Call of Duty teased the crossover a little bit over on Twitter, but they didn't specify exactly when these operators are coming out, how the packs are going to work, how much the bundles cost, or anything else about that. But the Ghost of Hope went ahead and tweeted out that the release dates for these bundles will be in between November 21st to December 7th. So it'll be shortly after the season begins, and then the final bundle in that list of 3 will come out right before Season 1 Reloaded does on the 14th of December. So that's our time frame right there with how the bundles will be spread out. Not all of them will be released on the same day, which I guess makes sense. I'm also very curious about the LTM that Hope was talking about in a previous tweet, where he said that a map and a mode are also coming out as a part of this crossover. I'm sure we'll see plenty about this on the roadmap in terms of what map it is, or if Uplink is going to be the mode that we get to play as a part of the event. Now, it was confirmed that you can play as all these athletes in COD Mobile as well. I'm curious though, if you buy these bundles in Modern Warfare 2 or Warzone 2, will they also transfer into Warzone Mobile when that comes out in 2023? That's the big question right now, but it is cool. This is a crossover for not just the premium Call of Duty title or just free-to-play Warzone, but it's a crossover for all of COD 2.0, and I'm curious if in the future you'll also see crossovers that are valid amongst MW2, Warzone 2, Warzone Mobile, as well as COD Mobile, because we've seen a couple of COD Mobile crossovers in the last couple of years, but not too many. We'll have to wait and see how this works in the future. For those out there that were hoping to see specialist streaks added into Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, you might be in luck. So it looks like a UI glitch accidentally revealed that specialist streaks are on the way and will probably get added in during Season 1, maybe Season 2 by the latest. I don't see them saving an update like that for any later in the year, but it does say wrap kill streaks. Kill streaks can be earned multiple times in a single life. Note, specialist streaks do not wrap, as the perks are persistent when earned in that life. So I'm looking forward to when they talk more about this. I mean, it would be cool if this does come out as a new feature next week. That would really stack up Season 1 even more with a whole bunch of content, providing a new way to play multiplayer. We'll see when that happens, but hopefully this is not something that's on the cutting room floor or something that was planned pretty heavily and then got scrapped at the very last minute. I'm going to assume this is something that we'll end up seeing in Modern Warfare 2 at some point during the DLC cycle. But we then got to see a bunch of DMCA claims over on the Ghost of Saba Twitter account, because he ended up posting an early look at even more remastered multiplayer maps coming to the game, many of which are coming during Season 1. So we have clear images that I can't show you on screen, but you know exactly where to find them. Even if the tweets did get taken down, you can find plenty of references to the images in the replies of like Charlie Intel's tweets, other leakers, Shipment, and Shoot House. Yes, the Shoot the Ship playlist is indeed going to return in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. I just wasn't expecting that playlist to be available so soon. I wasn't thinking that both Shipment and Shoot House will be added during Season 1. I could definitely see them dropping one of those and another one a couple of seasons later, but they're dropping both of those right at the start. And I get that they want to please the people out there that only want to play those 2 maps, but I'm totally on board with them adding in brand new maps or even other smaller scaled maps that could play just as good as Shipment and Shoot House if you want to go for camos. I think for camo grinding, sure, I get it. You guys want those maps, but I'm definitely more on board with them doing newer maps instead. However, this is going to make people really happy. So this is going to be interesting. I know they already confirmed that one of these is coming at the start of the season. The other one's coming during the mid-season. So we won't get both on the same day. But by Season 1 Reloaded or shortly after that, you will indeed see a Shoot the Ship playlist over in multiplayer. Now, as of right now, we don't know about any new multiplayer maps coming during Season 1. I mean, the other ones we're about to talk about might be coming. But I think that LTM for the World Cup crossover might just be the one new map we get for Season 1 itself. But if I had it my way, I would say let's not do many other remasters throughout the duration of the year, since apparently next year for 2023, we're getting a big expansion pack with a bunch of MW2 2009 maps coming into the Modern Warfare 2 ecosystem. But then a bunch of other maps also got revealed. He posted images of maps called Oilfield and Sunken. It's unclear what modes these maps are for. I believe Oilfield is for ground war and Sunken has been rumored to be for gunfight, but that's definitely unknown as of now. I mean, gunfight is a rumored mode for Season 1 anyway, so I wouldn't be surprised, but I would definitely expect many more ground war modes, or maps, excuse me, to be added throughout the rest of the year, since it does look like people out there are a fan of leveling up and farming XP through Invasion or regular Ground War, and I don't see them avoiding adding in more Ground War maps throughout the year, since it'll be easy to kind of cut pieces off of Al Mazrah or cut pieces off of other big spaces that we're going to end up seeing in Spec Ops or raids, so we'll have to wait and see how that also works. But he also posted images of what looks like Museum that is indeed returning to Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. Again, take this all with a grain of salt, because this could be a bunch of leftovers, or it could be something that was set in stone at one time but got removed and he's finding references to them. Maybe Museum isn't coming back, but I think the fact that he found this in the Season 1 patch that he data mined, it does mean that they probably resolve all legal issues surrounding them using the map in Call of Duty, so that's cool. The map called Drainage also got found. That was a gunfight map added to Year 2 of Modern Warfare 2019, so I guess you could say it's another remaster of a map that we got a couple of years ago, but it's a map that you guys maybe didn't play because you weren't playing MW19 when the map got added in. People out there might have missed it, so that could be left over from MW19, but the fact Gunfight is coming soon kind of makes sense. They want to add this map back in, sure, for those that missed it. Also, maps called Observe and even Regional. We're not sure what those maps are, and if they're for 6v6 or they're for Ground War, Gunfight, it's unclear, but those are map names. Now, maybe one of the maps we just listed, besides Shipment and Shoot House, are also coming during Season 1. I mean, what I think will probably happen is we get one new map and one remaster at the start of the season, then one remaster during the mid-season, and then every season to follow, we'll just be adding in new maps with the occasional remaster here and there. But like I said earlier, I think it's best to save all the remasters for the big Year 2 expansion pack that's been rumored. Now, the fact that Shipment is a secret location in Al Mazrah that we didn't notice over at COD Next, but I'm sure other creators are gonna notice when they play Warzone 2 again during the event today, the fact that that's the case means it was probably an easy pull into multiplayer. That's cool, but there's the map called Storm from MW2 2009. It was a DLC map that you guys probably forgot about or never played. I hope they also bring that map back at some point. I would say for future seasons, add in some of those rare remasters during mid-season updates. Then next year, when that Greatest Hits pack apparently comes out, that's when you bring in your Rust, your Favela, your Sub Base, your Afghan, your Terminal. I mean, there's a bunch of locations sitting there in Al Mazrah that can very easily be added into multiplayer, but the question is, will they just add all those maps in the multiplayer, or are they saving all the juicy ones, like the classic MW 2009 maps, for that Greatest Hits $70 pack coming next year? That's the big question right now. But last and definitely not least, we have a report from the Ghost of Hope who did say that seasonal raids will be called episodes. Season 1's raid is called Episode 1, coming out on December 14th. As I've stressed before, I think raids are going to be the highlight of every mid-season update that we get. It's best that those get left in the spotlight during a Reloaded update and not something that gets really messy when a new season starts and you're trying to choose between, oh, the new multiplayer maps, the Warzone update, the DMZ expansion, the Spec Ops mission. I'm glad they're going to be saving these for what looks like every mid-season update, and they're going to be called episodes. I'm really happy with how it's already confirmed they're going to be furthering the story, because the narrative of Modern Warfare 2 right now is really rich, and there's so many opportunities to expand on that lore through all different modes that we're going to be seeing updates for over the course of 2023. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on even more remastered maps that got found from Modern Warfare 2? Are you surprised that Shoot the Ship is coming back as soon as Season 1? And also, what are your thoughts on the upcoming World Cup crossover? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.